So you're looking for more information about Lockbox? Well, in this video, I'm going to be giving you a Lockbox review, and I'm going to be talking about what it is, how it works, and how you can actually use this to boost your credit score. All right, so you definitely want to stick with me all the way through this video so you don't miss anything. Now, my name is Rakeem Madison, and if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, go ahead and smash that subscribe button. Also, tick that bell icon if you want to learn how to build a long, sustainable business that will give you the freedom you deserve. All right, so with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and minimize my camera and we're gonna jump right into today's content. All right, so as you can see, we are here on lockbox.com. So I'm about to go through with you pretty much the details, tell you a little bit about it. Then we're gonna talk about the frequently asked questions, and then I have a little video clip I want to show you towards the end that clarifies a little bit more information about Lockbox. All right, so as you can see, it says, save your way to better credit. Grow your savings, build your credit, unlock a brighter financial future, all for free with Lockbox. Now, we're going to talk about that free part just so you're clear on that, because when I was doing my research, it was a little bit confusing at first, and I didn't really know whether it was free or if you had to pay or whatever, all right? So let's move on down. So I'm going to click on how it works, and then I'm going to scroll down to where it says 3 simple steps to building your credit history. So as you can see, it says save, build, unlock. Now it says right here, decide how much you can save into your Lockbox each month. And then they're going to finance the full amount with a 0% APR loan. Okay, so you basically choose the amount that you feel that you can save and that you can pay every month, right? Because you don't want to choose an amount that's way too high for you, because one thing that you got to know when it comes to these fintechs, like Lockbox and Kickoff and Self and Credit Strong, just as they're made to help you build your credit and for the good. But at the same time, just like they report the good, they also by law have to report the bad as well, right? So with that being said, when you do this, choose an amount that you feel like you can pay every month, because what's going to happen at the end of the loan, once you pay it off, then you'll actually be able to get access to those funds. All right. So that's where we move on to the building. OK, so as you're paying every month, they're going to be reporting each and every time that you pay to the credit bureaus. Now, at the time that I'm recording this video, it may change in the near future. But as of right now, it is TransUnion and Equifax. Now, I do got a little clip at the that I want to show you as we continue to push throughout the video, because from what I actually heard the founder himself say, that might actually clarify. He may actually clarify whether it's TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian, right? So I want you to watch this video, and then you can make a decision on whether you still want to go for it with Lockbox or not. All right, so the last step, as I just stated, is to unlock, that's basically when you get your money back. All right, so let's go over here to my notepad. All right, so this is the part that I pretty much just broke down what it actually is and pretty much how it works. Now let's talk about the payment range. All right, so the payments can go from $20 all the way up to $200. So when you look at those two numbers, you got to figure out, okay, can I afford to pay $20 a month? Can I afford to pay $40 a month, $60 a month, $80 a month? That's going to allow me to build up a savings account, right? You got to be reasonable, right? Because you don't want this, that's something that's supposed to help you to actually end up, making it a whole lot worse for you. All right. All right, so you can see 20 all the way up to $200 a month, right? So if you can handle $200 a month, do $200 a month. But if you get to a point where it's like you realize, let's say for instance, you're like a week or 2 weeks out before you got to make this payment, and you're like, I know I'm not going to have it, right? Well, at that point, you could actually unlock early, and I'll talk about that as we continue to go throughout the video. All right, so you can see right here, it says $240 loan all the way up to a $2,400 loan. So even though you're paying, $20 to $200 a month, they're going to do whatever you can save per month. So let's say, for instance, you take the 20 and you're just going to pay $20 a month. into that savings account. Well, what's going to happen is they're going to times that by 12, since all of their loans go 12 months. And then at the end of the loan, you could actually start a brand new one as well. So it goes all the way up from 240 all the way up to 2,400, right? So if you're paying $200 a month, that's going to be a $2,400 loan that can be applied to your credit. All right, so let's move on. So the next thing is, which credit bureaus does Lockbox report to? So as I said earlier, it is TransUnion and Equifax. But what I did is I was digging even further, and I found this little video from the founder himself. So this is the founder right here. His name is Gregor Mowat. He's a chief financial officer and co-founder of Lockbox. So what he said in this video, right? Because here's the closed captions. It says, as a regulated lender, our sister finance company reports to all three of the main UK credit reference agencies. So it was a little bit confusing because, it says UK credit reference agencies. And then if I skip it forward just a little bit, like a second, then it says Experian, Equifax, and Call Credit. So if you don't know what Call Credit is actually formerly TransUnion. Right? If you didn't know that. So when I was watching this video, I was like, well, is it TransUnion and Equifax only? Because that's what it actually says on the website. So if I go over here and I go to the FAQs, right, you're going to see right here when I go to your credit score and then I go to which credit bureaus does Lockbox report to, you can see it says we currently report our data to Equifax and TransUnion. So, this video could have came out later, or that video probably ended up coming out later. I'm not sure, right? But when I see that, I'm like, okay, well, looks to me as if it does, because it's coming, directly out of the founder's mouth. You know what I mean? So, that'll be up to you whether you enjoy getting involved in, these things, and, you want the three. If that's you and you're watching this video and you want the three, it's coming right out of the founder's mouth right here. Maybe the website needs to be updated. I don't know personally, but like I said, that'll be up to you. All right, so let's go back over here to the notes. All right, so what if I struggle to keep up the monthly payments? As I was saying earlier, just as they report any positive, they also have to report the negative by law. Okay, so if you feel like you can't make it and you're like maybe a week out, I wouldn't wait till the last minute, right? If you can't pay it, go ahead and cancel, and they show you exactly the process that you have to do to properly cancel. So all you got to do is just look in there, follow the steps, and cancel the correct way. All right, so which states do they actually service in? So these are all the states right here. These are a little bit bunched up. So what I'll do is I'll actually go to the website to show you. So where Lockbox actually operates. So when I click this, you'll be able to see all the states. It is in 40 states. So there's 10 states that they don't service in. But as you can see right here, it says, we will soon be rolling out Lockbox to the remaining 10 states. So if you pause the video, if you don't see your state right now, as they stated, they will be rolling out to those remaining 10 states. All right, so let's go back here to my notes. And then as you can see, I've unlocked, can I restart my Lockbox? Yes, you can restart your Lockbox, like after you completely finish out the loan. Okay, you can go ahead and start a brand new one if you would like to. All right, and then the last thing, how much does it cost? Okay, so this is the part that I spent a lot of time, and I was kind of like, is it free or is it not free? Well, as I stated earlier, you will be making payments and it's going into a savings account. Now, where you would actually pay, so if I go to the website real quick, let me actually go over here. So right here where it says making payments. So you're going to be paying monthly, right? Depending on how much you feel that you can pay every month, which will be going into your savings account, whether that's 20, 60, 100, or whatever it is. At the end, when you actually, you've paid it all the way off, it's going into a certain account, right? While you're paying it every single time. But at the end, they allow you to get your money back. Now, what they do is they use their financing company and they have an account that's specified with them. Now, if you use the account that's specified with them, then you don't have, none of your money is going to be taken. So let's say, for instance, you got to the end and you had $2,400 and you was paying $200 a month. Once you get to the end, that $2,400 is going to be in that account that they have that's financed through their financing company. But if you want it to go in your existing account, it's going to cost you between $30 and $40. Right? So that's where it doesn't actually, it's no longer free at that point. That's the only time that you would pay. But like I said, if you use their account, which and you know, in my mind, I would probably, if it's me, I'm possibly going to use one of their accounts, you know, just basing it off of the fact that I won't have to lose any money, you know, by trying to do it to my existing account. All right. So that'll, of course, that'll all be up to you and your decisions. Okay. So let's look at what we have here. All right. So we pretty much covered everything in my notes. This has literally been a Lockbox review. Hopefully this video was helpful for you. And if it was, and you're going to use Lockbox, let me know down below in the comments. Or if you feel this was helpful or valuable, go ahead and give me a thumbs up and also drop that comment down below. All right. So with that being said, I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Peace.